Hello, lovely people, yet again for another episode, fun-filled, always, of Arguments with My Brother with me, Jenny, and my brother, Nick. Say hello, Nick.
Hello, Nick.
There you go. Very good. Very funny. You see, the wit's already started. So we were just discussing the Six Nations and England's appalling play on Saturday, which we're not very happy about. So that's a fun fact for everyone there that, who don't know me and Nick, that, we like rugby. We're a rugby family, have been since, very long time. How old were you when you started playing rugby and started getting into that, Nick?
6, 7, so that was, oh my Christ, 94, 95, Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, the 90s in my head are still 10 years ago, just saying.
Yeah, exactly, totally. They're not 30 years ago.
No, oh my God. Moving swiftly on. And so, the other thing we were just talking about, I'm not sure if this made the news anywhere else in Switzerland, but we woke up on Saturday morning to this weird, almost Instagram haze thing, kind of an orange haze. And turns out that there was sand from Africa that travelled to Switzerland, and it was on all the cars and everything like that. And it gave a very creepy feel, very creepy vibe. I mean, it's already creeped out, we're in the pandemic and stuff, and then this is added to it. I mean, what's next?
I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it, Jen. Bloody sand coming over here, taking our paths.
Exactly. Go back to your own country.
Friggin' sand. I hate sand. It gets everywhere.
It gets everywhere.
That's a throwback, isn't it?
Oh, isn't it, to Star Wars and the episodes that we don't talk about. We don't talk about those episodes, do we? What horror! No offense to him, but it's just he was not a very good actor in that film at all.
No, terrible. But anyway.
So, well, I was going to ask whether we had any feedback last week about whether your argument was valid or not, or whether it should be disqualified. Do we have any comments on it?
No one said that it should be disqualified, so therefore it stands. I think it's fine, and it's been stuck in my head all week. Blur's Tender has been stuck in my head all week, which is not a bad song to have stuck in your head all week, I'll tell you that much.
It's not, but I can imagine it's quite repetitive. But yeah, as you were about to say, I'm assuming better than the song about a penis.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Great minds, Nick. Great minds. Oh, and we've turned into giggling children again.
Oh no, never mind.
Daisies. So what we thought this week is everyone staying home and being safe as they should. We thought we would have argument about takeaways and deliveries and which one's the best one. So we've kind of kept the rules a bit relaxed on this, so to speak. So it can be a food or delivery restaurant exclusively or not in the UK or in Switzerland, because we were discussing that. I mean, Nick and I have quite different lives, you see. He's a family man with 3 lovely boys and a wife, and I'm a single independent woman, let's say. And so I have a lot more, I tend to have more takeaways than Nick, you do in Switzerland now. So that's why we kind of kept it broad, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. In fairness, actually, I did order takeaway last night. I got a pizza last night after the kids went to bed.
I ordered pizza tonight.
Oh, nice. No, I had to hide the box, obviously, because if they woken up this morning and seen I'd got takeaway pizza, they'd have killed me. Oh, you got pizza? You didn't know I was getting pizza? It's because I'm 33. Sit the fuck down.
Well, you can buy your own pizza. You can have your own pizza.
Exactly. No, we get takeaways every now and then, though. It's nice to do. The kids have got expensive taste, though. I think the last thing they wanted to, we said, okay, right, tonight this was last Saturday. And we were like, right, tonight we're going to get takeaway. What do you guys want? And, Sam and I were like, oh, we're going to get a burger. It's going to be wicked. Yeah. And they're like, we want sushi.
Of course they do.
Fuck. Sushi. You want sushi. So we paid 30 francs for 6 pieces of sushi.
It's such a rip-off. I mean, I've spent a lot of money on sushi in the past, because the thing is it never seems enough when you're ordering it. No. You're like, right, okay, so there's 6 rolls, right? Okay, but I don't know, I feel like I could do more than 6 rolls. And I feel that it's just,
bad.
it's not good. And then also the thing is because I live alone, I've got into the horrible habit when I do a takeaway, it is not for one meal. Oh, no. It will be something that I will eat, right? And then pick at the rest of the day. So I have to make sure that I haven't... I don't know if I'm painting myself in the best light here, really. But but I was thinking about it. When we were younger, we didn't really have any takeaways or deliveries and stuff like that when we were in England. The only one that we really had was fish and chips. Chippy, can't beat it.
No, I used to get Indians. The other thing I remember is the other thing I remember which is quite funny, which I'm going to do with my kids as well because I thought it was hilarious. was we always used to nag mum and dad to get, can we get a takeaway pizza? Can we get a takeaway pizza? And one day I remember they did one of the ones in the oven, and dad got the box from the pizza, cut it around so it looked like a takeaway pizza box. Once the pizza was cooked, put it back in the box. Came around the side of the house, rung the doorbell, and said, "Here's your takeaway pizza." And you're like, "You fucker."
I remember that. And I actually remember being so happy with it. I thought it was dead cool.
Yeah, I'm going to remember that one with the kids. I think when they're older, it's going to So that's. But no, we didn't. Yeah, we never used to get it that often. I think fish and chips was it.
I don't know. I mean, I know that some families used to, like every Friday night or something like that, but it was kind of like a treat. And now, because I'm adult and I've got money, I decide that I can buy a 20-franc pizza if I want to. And I probably shouldn't. A lot of my money goes on that, but I'm trying better. I'm trying not to. So there we go. But in case for this argument, I felt, it could have been a valid excuse to try multiple takeouts, you see.
Yeah,
but I didn't.
Good move.
I didn't. I refrained, and there we go. So, Nick, do you have a coin?
No.
Right.
But I can... Oh, wait, no, wait. Let me check.
Yeah, your gold coins. Yeah.
I have the chocolate coins that are still in the drawer in my desk. Which,
I love that.
There's fewer now, but I'm still eating them. Jen, do you want to do heads or tails?
Tails, please.
Oh my God, tails it is.
Okay, so see, I've not totally decided, so I think I'm gonna have a discussion about it and then talk and then decide at the end of it and say, right, no, that's it. That's the best one. So.
Who are you going to have a discussion with?
Me.
Well, you and the voices inside your head.
Exactly. They get very lonely. No, but I think I'm there. I think I'll talk it through, and I think I know which one I'm going to go for. So, so as said, we have Indians and fish and chips quite often when we're younger, and the selection in Switzerland for delivery, it's getting a lot better than it used to. A lot better. But it's still, you don't have really good, takeaways that I wish I could have, like Nandos or cheeky Nandos, Nick.
Cheeky Nandos.
Oh, cheeky Nandos are what I wouldn't do, and like Pizza Express dough balls, like, man.
Nah, man. I think they're overrated.
Okay, that's a whole different argument that we're going to have another time. But and so normally my go-to, it's always depending on the mood, right? And how you're feeling and all this lot. I tend to, go for sushi if I'm like wanting to be fed, but want to stay like healthy in my head, even though if I eat 3 kilos of sushi, then it's probably not the healthiest. Then I do love a Domino's, and I love a Domino's. But the problem is I found out that, that you get those little garlic and herb sauces, that little kind of tub of it. Guess how many calories are in just that?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. No idea. 100.
600.
What? In how much are you having? Are you drinking it?
No. It's just a little wee pot.
600 calories.
600 calories.
That's bollocks.
And then I'm like, well, no wonder I bloody like it so much. Because I actually maybe tried to look online where I could get a bottle of it. Which apparently they don't
worst.
Do.
So what, have you got one then? Are you going to pick one?
I'm going.
You're talking yourself around in circles here.
I know. Because then I saw, Indian could be good, because then you could always have like leftover Indian, which is like something pretty good. But I've decided, right, best takeaway ever, and I think if I only could have one takeaway for the rest of my life, it would be this. It's got to be the fish and chip shop. It's got to be the fish and chip shop. It brings happy memories always of eating fish and chips down by the beach, of doing it. I think it was on Tuesday nights we used to have fish and chips sometimes because Mum was doing the Cub Scouts and we didn't have time. And it's just, you know, it's just the whole thing of you get home and you open up that paper and it's like see-through and you put the ketchup on it and the grease and the vinegar and the salt until your lips are on fire. Nothing beats that for me. And I think it's one of the things that I so miss from the UK. And I've not had a fish and chips from the UK in years. There is a very good restaurant that does it here, restaurant bar that does it here, but it's just not the same as having it in the paper bag and that smell of vinegar in the car. Oh, yeah, 100% fish and chips are the best takeaway.
See, I nearly went for fish and chips as well. I was very, very close to doing it. I think the thing about it is it's quite equal. It's, you know, you can get it wherever you go, and it's you know, kind of know where you stand when you get it. I think the only way it can be improved is where you eat it. So like I think some of the best fish and chips I ever had was in Whitby, pissing it down with rain. And you go and get this fish and chips and you go and stand in the bandstand and eat it. That was the best. Or the other one, I used to live in one of the houses when I was living in Stoke.
That was a good chippy. That was a good chippy. Right. I went to that one.
Right. But it was the best location because it was it was like, I'd say it was about 40 meters from our front door. So it would be perfect because you'd be able to leave, so you'd be watching telly in the evening and the adverts would come on, and if you're quick enough and you had your shoes on already, you could leave, go to the chippy. If there was no queue, you get your fish and chips and then you walk back and sit down. By the time the TV's back on, it was ideal.
Yeah,
it was like
ideal, or is it dangerous to have somewhere that close?
Bit of both, but oh man, it was
a good chippy. As well, what I like about going to chippy is when I'm saying fish and chips takeaway, that is it, but I'm talking about the chip shop as well, right? So this includes like Savoy's, fish cakes, all that good stuff, because it's just, I remember getting it and then getting like, you know, a can of something like Tizer or something like that. Remember Tizer?
Dandelion. Was it Dandelion and Burdock is the other one that everyone likes to. I can't stand that stuff, but I can see the attraction.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
so that's my solid British answer, I must say.
See, and that is why you're wrong.
Oh dear.
Because you've gone very regional, and I think yes, I'm a big fan of fish and chips, and it is probably the only thing that I say, right, we need to have this when we're back in the UK anytime. You know, I think the next time I'm back in the UK is June. I'm doing a run there.
Fingers crossed.
Thing I'm having, fingers crossed, yeah. First thing I'm having after the run will be a pint of beer, but then also fish and chips for sure. But it's very British. And Jen, we have an international audience, and we need a dish. We need a dish which works internationally, globally.
Right.
Okay, and caters to all.
Right.
Okay. So therefore there is only one takeaway that caters to all. Can be divided equally among a few people or lots of people.
Can you guess what it is yet, kids?
Can welcome different flavors, different heats, different spices, you know, all this sort of stuff. And that is, of course, the humble pizza.
Yeah.
Pizza is the only takeaway because and Jen, you're eating it tonight and it's perfect. And then you'll leave it and then you'll get up tomorrow morning and be like, yeah, okay, no one's around. Yeah, okay, I'm hungry. Yeah, okay, I'll have some for breakfast. It's the thing. It's done.
See, you're assuming that I have leftover pizza.
That's a fair point.
Right,
yeah.
okay, so first of all. Good call.
I think because it's something that's super simple. You know, anyone can add their own flavors if they want. Everyone has their own specific ways of doing it. And then there's different ways to enhance the flavor even more. Like Jen.
Yeah.
Stuffed crust pizza.
Or I do like a stuffed crust.
They do
like
a
my
stuffed
crust stuffed.
the pizza I ordered, you do like your Kraft stuffed.
Yeah, I thought,
Stuffed crust. Yeah. Well, you're going to giggle at this as well, because the pizza I had last night, the place we get it from, and the name of the pizza place we get it from is Mr. Big. Not even joking. And they have a stuffed. They have it.
God.
Yeah, and they have a stuffed crust pizza. Do you know what they call their stuffed crust?
What?
It is called a cheese rim. So I had cheese. I had a cheese rim from Mr. Big last night.
Oh my god! I mean, oh god, that's just—it's porn. It sounds like a porn swimming film. Jesus.
No,
Hi,
for sure.
I've got a delivery. I've got a big cheesy rim for you. Who is it? It's Mr. Big.
Well, Mr. Big are having a deal on at the moment, 15% when you use the code arguments with my brother. See, it's a sponsorship. No, it's pizza. It has to be, because it caters to all. I think a lot of people think fish and chips and they think bland, not, and they're wrong.
Yes,
and they're
they
wrong.
are.
But so therefore, my method for winning this argument is that everyone likes pizza. Who doesn't like pizza?
This is kind of true.
There are things that are wrong on pizzas as well. Pineapple on a pizza.
Pineapple on pizza, bad.
Wrong.
We can agree on that.
So wrong.
So wrong.
And there's other things that go on pizza. Like people sometimes serve egg on a pizza. Wrong. What are you doing? Egg has no place on a pizza.
I must admit. I mean, even breakfast, you have dinner. Decide.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But no, pizza's the only answer. I'm sorry. It has to be.
Fish and chips. If I could only have that for the rest of my life, I'll be very happy. Very fat, but also very happy.
very fat. Well, we'll see about that one. As I say, I just think it's a food that unites people. If you want your friends to help you move in, what do you say? You don't say, you can come over for fish and chips. You say, come over for pizza and beer. And everyone's like, yes.
Yeah. By the way,
yes.
Nick, you still owe me for at least 2 moves of pizza and beer, where pizza and beer were not delivered.
What the fuck are you talking about?
When you moved to Zurich and when you moved to Pui.
Did you help us move to Zurich?
Yes.
Did you?
Yes, we helped you because Todd was there as well, and Matt, and we all came up.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So just saying, not that I'm counting.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it unites people, right, Nick? Right.
I'll get you a cheese rim from Mr. Big.
Oh, I wouldn't say no.
Anyway, look, we'll see what everyone else has to say about that one. I think that's going to be important. Mm-hmm. It's a big argument. But it's funny. I mentioned the globalization thing. Then I think as we look to finish off in the next couple of minutes, I wanted to go through an update on where we're listened to, which is everywhere. So many countries, Jen. So many. United States, Switzerland, UK, India, Brazil, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Belgium, Germany, Indonesia, Italy, Japan, and Netherlands.
No.
Yeah. What? In fact, actually, the other thing I found was if you go to the USA, you can actually get it broken down by states. So you remember that Johnny Cash song, "I've Been Everywhere"?
Yeah.
I thought I'd do that. Ready?
Okay.
These are genuinely all states from which there has been at least one listen. Okay, ready?
Okay.
I've been to Virginia, New York, Texas, Florida, Illinois, Ohio, California, Michigan, Wisconsin, Connecticut, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Iowa, Massachusetts, Vermont, Alabama, Arizona, South Carolina, Tennessee, Delaware, Georgia, Indiana, Minnesota. Wait, did I say Minnesota already? I thought I said Minnesota already.
I'm just gobsmacked that all these people are listening.
Johnny Cash didn't have this problem. I said Michigan. Sorry, start again. Washington, Colorado, Maine, Missouri, Montana, Oklahoma, Utah, Arkansas, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maryland, North Carolina, Oregon, Wyoming, US others. Where's US others?
Like the Virgin Islands and stuff, I imagine.
Virgins.
Bet they don't have a Mr. Big Pizza.
No, they're not having a cheese rim.
Oh my God, that is amazing.
So like all these different states. Is that, how many states is that? That's a lot.
Oh, there's a lot. It's a lot. So, yeah. We count.
We're global.
We are global. Oh my God. Well, thank you everyone so much. And, please feel free to share with friends and family and social media and stuff like that. I promise we will not be saying that every episode, but no, it's really great to know that, we've got a little bit of a following there. I feel quite flattered.
It's quite nice. I like if you are from one of those states that we just read or countries or something, yeah, thank you ever so much. Leave and tell your friends if you'd like to, and if you don't, that's fine. Leave a review if you want to, and if you don't, that's fine as well. But thank you.
Thank you very much. And yeah, we do. We're fans of you, I think, aren't we?
Yeah.
And leave comments and stuff like that. No one will be shot down. And no, it's been cool. Thank you so much, everybody. Really appreciate it.
Lovely jubbly.
Lovely jubbly. Right. Well, on that nice note, that's a nice note to leave it, isn't it?
It is. It's positive.
It is positive and happy. Well, and thank you all continuing for listening. And I hope you have a very good week. And you too as well, my dear brother.
You too as well, Jennifer. Go and enjoy your pizza, the best takeaway there is.
If only I could have fish and chips, I'll be eating it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye then.
Bye-bye.